Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. 16th day of April being Wednesday is today, 2025. As the Fulani terrorists continue their onslaught in Benue communities, in Plateau State, in Borno State, the Boko Haram and ISWAP have taken hold of parts of the state. Come to talk about Yobe, come to talk about Enugu State in the southeast, and so many other parts of the country. Nigerians are bracing up for a potential civil war. The incessant killing in Nigeria is a wake-up call that there is imminent civil war coming in Nigeria. Now, the war have started, but there are a lot of people who don't have luxury of information you are having now. The people of Benue State, they never knew that their destiny would be like this. They did not prepare for it. The people in Plateau State did not prepare for it. The people in Enugu State did not prepare for it. The people of Edo State are preparing. Delta State are preparing. In fact, they have prepared. A lot of people, the Yoruba land, are preparing. Everybody is warming up, bracing up, because there will be a civil war. Now, the war have started, but the issue with this war is that the war will not be declared, but it is going on. Why? Because people in government, I mean the officials of the federal government of Nigeria, state governments, and down to even the local governments in so many states are the sponsors of the terrorism going on in Nigeria. And that is the reason why Nigeria can never be sustainable. I mean, Nigeria can never be sustainable. Now, at the break of today, armed herdsmen invade another Benue community, kill residents, set houses ablaze. In Plateau State, the same thing happened yesterday. They will kill people, burn their houses, build their houses, rename the community. This is what they have been doing. They are coming in form of guerrilla warfare, taking all that does not belong to them. Most of these people are not Nigerians, but their religious counterpart and tribal counterpart who are Fulanis in Nigeria invited them. And the evidence of what I'm saying is all over in the national media. They came to national television to talk about all these things, but Nigeria have short memories. They don't remember the past. They don't remember the warnings before today. Now, as this community force, or this community falls under the Fulani terrorist authorities, the other communities who are close now, many people are running away from them because they don't have enough gun, enough ammunition to withstand these people. Now, at the wake of this event, so many Nigerians are reacting to what is happening. This one is from a Chukuma Onye Oka. He says that Nigeria is a curse on the people called Nigerians. British creation of Nigeria is the highest evil ever done to humans. Do you understand his statement? That Nigeria as a nation is a curse upon his people or upon her people. Okay? And that is absolutely true, following what is going on. That British creation of Nigeria is the highest evil ever done to humans. And I accord with him. I'm in accord with him. I believe what he said, all right? Now, this one is from Prince Abraham. Prince Abraham, a handle on Facebook, is saying, those are the hunter. Those stupid people condemned for the arrest of Edo people are silent now. I say it again. Every tribe, ethnic group responsible for killing of innocent Nigeria will know no peace. Will not know peace. That is what is intended to write. Will not know peace, okay? Now, this one is from Emeka Chris. Emeka Chris is saying, divide Nigeria now to save lives and practice. That is the only solution to this crisis. Is that the only solution? Absolutely. Imagine the people of Benue State. Benue State is a country, a sovereign country. Who are these Fulanis to invade? You see why Burkina Faso allow every of their citizens to own arms, have AK-47? Because the terrorists, they mapped out Burkina Faso for destruction, even before the emergence of Traore. And the battle has been going on up till now. And our people from Benin Republic, they are telling us that terrorists being pushed from Burkina Faso landed in Benin Republic and they have entered Nigeria. So, I believe the division of Nigeria will first of all bring security to people. Now, let us go to the next one. Isidore Onye Okoro. It reads that Nigeria is overdue for division. Elo Mistai Kosel Agbasi, a handle on Facebook, is saying that the governor is busy playing politics instead of trying to solve the problem. The governor is a reverend father who ran away from the altar to become a politician. It's so shameful. This is the same governor who banned Peter Obi not to come to Benue State again. Otobi, a former presidential candidate of the Labour Party, is used to visiting the scene of event where things are happening. But it is important that anybody who is dancing should know where to stop, because people will laugh at you. Any blind man should know where to stop dancing. And anybody who is good at anything should know when to stop. Otobi should know that Nigeria don't need him now. They don't need him because Nigeria don't need good people. Such a man can never rule Nigeria because they will not allow him one way or the other. So for him to rule Nigeria, he needs to have the intent of killing people. Or have he agreed to kill the people for the sole purpose of what they want to do? Things are deeply happening and will continue to unfold the time to come. Now, this one is from Eda Gora Husiani Nuhu II. It says, so much trouble in Nigeria day in, day out, and the government is not ready to prosecute all terrorism sponsors and their agents. Who are the terrorism sponsored people? These are the people in government. Now, how many times some people will come and write something that is just contrary to the reality? The government of Nigeria, their agents, their appointees, the elected officials, when you profile them, DSS knows what I'm saying, NIA knows, DIA knows, according to Kunda Olawumi, former Defense Intelligence Agency head. It says people sponsoring all these things are in government houses. Okay? Former military head Tiwa Danjuma says the military and police are colluding. And what he said, we are seeing it every day. Last 5 days, the Department of State Security Service, Nigeria Intelligence, they were sponsoring and aiding the Fulani terrorists to kill Yoruba people. And some of them were arrested, bundled to Abuja. That is the kind of nation you see. And people are ready to fight and die for this nation because of money. Now let us go to the next person. It says, this one is from the blessed JP Ifeanyi. It says, a war has been declared in Nigeria and people still think it's a joke. In the next 5 years or less, Fulani will take over and Islamize Nigeria. If we don't end Nigeria, Yorubas should stop supporting Fulani for selfish political reasons. Wow, this one is from Gideon Daberechukwu, okay? A Facebook handle, and he's saying that, and one man was in a hurry to declare state of emergency in a peaceful river state because he values oil than human life. Is there any problem in River State of any oil problem before they declare the state of emergency? Absolutely no. Now, this one is from Donald. It says, Benue people are okay with the killings. We are not complaining. Just allow Fulani herdsmen to finish us in Benue. We are comfortable with the killings in Benue. This person is writing through a figure of speech. Okay? This is a figure of speech. What he's trying to say is that they are fed up with the thing. What he's saying is that his people are not reacting enough. His people don't want to fight. Their hands are tied. So if you understand the pain of this, it's a figure of speech. Okay? Now, from Ugochukwu Chika, this is the last one we are going to take. Okay? Say, does it mean this state, Fulani terrorists, mostly attack, don't have even village vigilante? It's a question. Or beyond that, to me, I can't sleep with my 2 eyes closed since I know that my territory is under attack. If they mean to those vampires, I swear down, this rubbish will just end immediately. Okay? Wow, these are the reactions from Nigerians about what is happening. Okay, it is ridiculous. Now let us turn to Sahara Reporters about this report of what happened. It reads that armed herdsmen invade another Benue community, kill residents, set houses ablaze. Now, this is the details of the article. It reads that suspected armed herdsmen have launched a deadly attack on Otobi community in Ekpa district of Otobi, local government area, Benue State, leaving several residents here dead and properties destroyed in a fiery onslaught that began at about 5 p.m. on Sunday. It was gathered that the attackers stormed the village, unexpectedly opening fire on residents and setting homes ablaze. Meanwhile, the assault sent hundreds fleeing into surrounding bushes and neighboring communities. A resident, John Ada, who managed to escape, described the situation as horrific. The armed herdsmen invaded Otobi and those fleeing recovered 3 corpses, but the casualty figure will be far more than that because they are still shooting and people are fleeing. It is a troubling situation, he told Sahara Reporters via telephone. Another survivor, Edwin Emmanuel, narrowly escaped with his life. We are under severe attack by herdsmen. My wife and children are fleeing from the community. As I speak, please call for help, he said in a desperate plea. The attack has sparked fear and chaos across the district. Honorable Kennedy Angbo, the lawmaker representing Otukbo Ekpa State constituency in the Benue State House of Assembly, confirmed the development, noting that an unconfirmed number of people had been killed. I have received reports from constituents fleeing the community. They said many have died and the attack is still ongoing. This is a sad moment for our people, and I urge security agencies to respond swiftly, Angbo said. Council Chairman of Otukbo Local Government, Maxwell Ogiri, who is currently in Abuja, also confirmed the assault. He revealed that he had directed aides in the area to immediately mobilize security agents. And this is what he said. Yes, the attack by the herders on Otobi community is confirmed. I am not around. I am in Abuja this evening. My aides called to inform me that Otobi community was under severe attack and that the attack was still ongoing, Ogiri stated. I have directed my aides around the axis to mobilize security personnel on my behalf to the area. As I speak with you, security agents are being drafted to the area. That is after many people have died. Efforts to reach the Benue State Police Public Relations Officer, SP, Catherine Anene, was unsuccessful at the time of finding this report. Benue State has been one of the epicenter of repeated attacks by suspected herders in recent years, with local communities often devastated and displaced. Human rights groups have long called for more robust interventions from federal authorities to end the cycle of violation. And this is the end of the article from the Sahara Reporters online newspaper. And where are we going from here? The agitation of the indigenous people like Oduduwa, the Biafra people, and any other indigenous people who are agitating to leave Nigeria is very, very valid. No one should stop anybody agitating to leave Nigeria because Nigeria is not sustainable. People are dying. Does it mean that we don't have conscience any longer? Does it mean that we don't have, I don't understand it. This is terrible. People are actually dying. I mean, the real people are dying. While we are still playing politics. The politicians are warming up for 2027 election amidst death toll rising in Nigeria every day, outnumbering the one in Gaza and Ukraine combined together. And the world still looks away. The world looks far. They are not doing anything. But you know what? Nigerians has braced up for war. There is a potential civil war. It must happen because the government are not ready to stop it. These people said Nigeria is a gift of Allah to them. They say Nigeria belongs to them, that they will continue to kill the people. They will continue to do what they want to do. Anyway, it is what it is. We will not allow it to continue. If it's going to happen in other places where it has not happened, embrace yourselves. Defend your lands because nobody is coming to save you. This is the time for you to understand that Nigeria is in autopilot. The citizens provide security for themselves, do everything they could do just to protect their lives from all these things going on. I tell you, there will be civil war in Nigeria more than what is going on. Are you ready for it? Anyway, meet me on my next video as we discuss more about this.